Hello everyone, welcome to Collective Guidance Tarot. This is a reading for Libra Sun Moon Rising. This is a current check-in reading for the sign Libra. So in today's reading, I'm going to use King Cran's archetypal cards alongside the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, I'm still shuffling. The stone, the vessel, and the castle. Okay, so the first card is representing the root. What is grounding you? Your fears, your habits, and what is keeping you stuck. The second card is representing your inner longing, what you're currently longing for, the things that are in your subconscious mind, the things that you can't see. And the last card, the crown, is representing the path that you want to reach, the path beyond the self that you want to reach, your spiritual path. So the stone, so I see the stone as a card of something that has something that is grounded, something that is rigid. I see the stone as the tree, your trees, your mountains. Those are the things that existed before we even came into this planet. The stone has seen generation from generation. The stone has stood the test of time. The stone has experienced different lifetimes. The stone has represents being immovable. The stone is immovable. I see the stone as a card that represents the wisdom. So maybe some of you are currently seeking wisdom on a specific issue. I don't know what, but you're seeking wisdom, or maybe you're talking to a wise individual, to get advice on something. So the second card, which is what you're longing for, is the vessel in reverse. So the vessel, I see the vessel as a card that represents, the body. This card in the reverse, it's telling you that some of you not taking care of your body. Maybe there's a health aspect that you're not addressing, something about your health that you're failing to address. As you can see, it's a body of a naked woman. So maybe some of you are ashamed. You are ashamed about your physical appearance. Because your body is your vessel. Your body is that thing that contains you, like it contains your essence, it contains who you are. So in the reverse, it's telling me that maybe some of you are experiencing health issues, or you're longing for you're longing for that self-acceptance. You're longing for you long for that feeling of accepting your body. You, in the reverse, it also tells me that some of you are in conflict with your body. You feel conflicted about your health, how you look, how you physically look like. So, and the last card, the castle. So when I first initially pulled this card, I was doing a reading for myself, and I pulled out the castle. So immediately when I looked at the card, I saw the shiny eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see, but the shiny here, the shiny eyeshadow. So I see it's a woman wearing eyeshadow, like a silver eyeshadow. So the mineral mica, the mineral that is used when they create makeup, the mineral that is used for makeup. There's controversy surrounding mica. So immediately when I picked up this card, the first thing that came to my mind was mica, exploitation, wealth, exploiting others to gain financial wealth, because the controversy behind mica is that the companies that ship the companies that import mica, they import mica from underdeveloped countries where the mica mines use child labor, unfair wages. So immediately when I picked up this card, the first thing that came to my mind was exploitation, manipulating others to gain financial wealth. But what Kim Kranz says in her book is that the castle is a card that it signifies a longing for wealth. And since this card appeared in your thingy, in your crown, this tells me that some of you maybe are on a path to accumulating financial freedom, because we associate the castle with royalty, and we know that with royalty, there's a lot of wealth, a lot of generational wealth behind most royal families, as you can see even with the pearls. When we see the queen, oftentimes we see her wearing pearls, and for a pearl to form, the process that goes on when a pearl forms, it's a very painful one. So this card is telling me that some of you are on a path to financial independence. It might not be easy. It's a painful journey. You feel exploited with the mica, you feel exploited, but this card is assuring you that you're on the right path to gaining financial independence. So I'm going to pull the Rider-Waite tarot cards to clarify this energy. the Empress, the World, and the Page of Wands. So I think the stone is an individual that you're currently dealing with, or an individual that you dealt with. The Page of Wands, this is a very rigid, stubborn individual. The stone as a person, if someone is embodying the stone archetype, this is an individual that is rigid, stubborn. It's my way or the highway. So what these cards are telling me is that there's another individual in the dynamic. Whoever this individual is, this person is a stone. They have a lot of knowledge. This is a very wise individual, but at the same time, this individual is very stubborn. As you can see with the page of the Five of Wands. As you can see with the Five of Wands, I went through a brain fog. I'm sorry. So yeah, with the Page of Wands, as you can see, conflict. So this is an individual who, when they don't get their way, they get passive aggressive. A Page of Wands is a player energy. So whoever it is that you dealt with was immovable, a player, someone who didn't take criticism well, someone who didn't want to negotiate, because the stone doesn't negotiate. What they consider to be true is the truth. They don't want to consider is the truth. They don't want to consider they don't want to consider other people's opinions. So whoever it is that you dealt with was a very rigid individual who embodied the energy of the Page of Wands, a player energy. This individual brought a lot of conflict into your life, because they were stuck in their ways, they were stuck in their player ways. Because remember, in the beginning I said that the stone is immovable. It has gone through the test of time. It has seen evolution. People come and go, and the stone remains. So basically, this person is immovable when it comes to change. This person fights against changing their player ways. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Because I was really struggling a bit. The Vessel, the Empress. Like I said, some of you, are longing for, that confidence when it comes to, your physical appearance, because clarified by the Empress. The Empress is a very confident individual. As you can see, she's confident. She's not hiding her face. The person here is only showing her body, the shame surrounding the body. She doesn't want to affiliate her face with her body. But with the Empress, what you see is an individual that is, proud, an individual that is confident in who they are, an individual that loves themselves, And also in photography, I do photography. So in photography, when you take pictures of different people, you sort of get a glimpse into their personalities. I see the emperor as a confident person looking straight into the camera, because a lot of people, when you ask for a picture, some of them don't want to look straight into the camera, and that sort of gives you a glimpse into their level of confidence. So as you can see, the Empress is staring right at the camera. She's the center of attention, and she's not ashamed of that. So what I'm getting is that as you go through this process of the pearl, and gain financial independence, the more confident you're going to become. The more confident in yourself you'll become, the more you'll start investing in, your beauty, the things, your beauty in a sense, that going to the gym, trying to look amazing, because as you can see, she has makeup, on, she's accessorizing herself, to look beautiful. She's proud of her eye makeup. So as you acquire this financial independence, some of you will step into this energy of, the Empress, and then the vessel will be in the upright, but now it's in the reverse, because some of you are lacking in confidence. This is going to be a long reading, and I'm here for it. I hope you guys don't mind. The castle, I've already explained the castle. The world, like I said, once you step into this energy of financial independence, you're going to move into, you're going to move on and move to new things, go through an adventure. This is amazing. As you can see, with the vessel, she's hiding her face. She's naked and she's hiding her face. But with the world, she's showing her face. She's naked, she's proud, she's not wearing anything, she's showing off. I don't think you guys are going to walk around naked, but basically the cards are saying that once you reach this level of confidence, you don't care, you grow thick skin, you don't really care what other people have to say about you. You go from this energy of the vessel to now, embracing yourself in a confident way, having high self-esteem. I'm going to pull more cards. I'm enjoying this reading. I want to pull more archetype cards. I'm loving it. The healer. And this card, I don't know how to pronounce it. So the healer and this card. So this card talks about, the aha moments in life, when you discover the truth. So I think some of you are healers, and the more you build your confidence, the more you come into this energy, of an Empress, because the Empress is your card, Libra. So some of you are healers, and as we all know that, the healer has to go through a transformation, which explains the pearls, the transformation phases that the pearl has to go through. some of you have to go through this transformation process. It will lead to the financial independence, the confidence, because the pearl is the end result. We don't see, the whole process that, what is it? Is it the oyster? The seashell? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. We only see the end product, and we know how expensive pearls are. So whatever process that you're going through, it's part of your healing process. Some of you are healers. Some of you have to go through this transformation to get to this healer energy, and you're going to get to this healer energy through discovering some spiritual truth. This includes being in touch with yourself, being confident, working on the things that you want. So I'm going to clarify the healer and the card that represents spiritual truth, because I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. So Spirit is saying that don't expect the truth, to find you. Don't expect information to find you. Don't have expectations. Don't place expectations on things. I think I pulled out a similar message when I did the lessons that you had to learn from your ex. So I think this is the ex that you dealt with. So this is telling you that don't have expectations. The less expectations you have, the more open-minded you are when it comes to growth. So Spirit is saying don't have any expectations. And sometimes it's okay when you don't know the truth, because the more you heal yourself, the more certain things will be revealed to you. So don't rush this process. Don't have expectations. Don't place expectations when it comes to, this transformation process. Don't place expectations on people. And then the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a card of celebration, which makes sense with the castle and what I've been saying, that, the more you work on healing yourself, the more you work on your transformation, the more, you reach this energy, this level of confidence. The more you'll be confident in yourself, the more you'll feel independent, and in the end, you're going to be victorious. So whatever path you're on, trust that you are the healer. You are meant to go through this, process, because it's supposed to teach you something. And in the end, you're going to be victorious. That's it for you, Libra. Thank you for watching.